Leading architects and engineers are calling for all glass skyscrapers to be banned because they are too difficult and expensive to cool. If you're building a greenhouse in a climate emergency, it's a pretty odd thing to do, to say the least.
Here's a summary of the article.
If you're building a greenhouse in a climate emergency, it's a pretty odd thing to do, to say the least, said Simon Sturgis, an advisor to the government and the Greater London Authority, as well as chairman of the Royal Institute of British Architects Sustainability Group. The International Energy Agency estimates that about 40% of global carbon dioxide emissions come from constructing, heating, cooling and demolishing buildings. In April, the mayor of New York, Bill de Blasio, said he would ban all glass buildings and force developers to retrofit existing buildings to make them more energy efficient, although the ban was later clarified to mean excessive use of glass and steel. The connection needs to be made between the climate emergency and all glass buildings. But the connection hasn't been made yet. The new version of the London Plan, the rules for all development in Greater London, which is due to take effect next spring, will require construction firms to make an assessment of a building's energy use across its whole life cycle. Newer buildings use special types of glass that can become more opaque to block sunshine in hot weather, or even generate electricity themselves, such as the Edge building in Amsterdam. To mitigate the amount of energy used to cool these buildings, you have to produce a really complicated facade, which is usually triple glazed, he said.
This post received a score of 47,819, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Everyone in Toronto, though the bank RBC was insane and flexing their power when they coated their entire glass building in reflective gold. They said it was to reflect the sun, and turns out, they have the cheapest cooling costs of every skyscraper in Toronto.
Then you get some highly reflective buildings that harness the sun's power and turn it into a death ray.
Greater than the architect who designed V. Dara, Raphael Vignoli, also designed the Walkie-Talkie skyscraper in London, UK, built in 2013, which has been dubbed the Walkie-Scorchy and Fryscraper due to a similar, sun-reflecting and scorching problem. Maybe also ban that guy from architecture. Or see what he can do with solar power plants. Greater than, I didn't realize it was going to be so hot, he said, suggesting that global warming was at fault. When I first came to London years ago, it wasn't like this, now you have all these sunny days, what an asshole. Blames his shitty design on global warming, not only that but dude. You did it twice. Once in the freaking desert.
Pretty sure that guy just likes building giant death rays.
And really, can you blame him?
Building giant death rays is my childhood dream.
If I had the knowledge and power to do it, hell yeah I would. Just play stupid when people get pissed. Aw geez, sorry guys, I didn't know you'd all burn to ashes.
I've never worked in a glass high-rise, but our design studio in university was a Mies-esque glass box that was goddamn awful to work in. You are either super cold in the winter or sweating in the summer. The building was beautiful, but so damn inefficient.
And the glare. At work I have almost constant eye strain headaches because I'm working at a normal foot candle level and beyond as glaring white buildings, or I have to turn my computer screen up to max brightness just to see.
1. Build a huge building out of glass for the views. 2. Install floor-to-ceiling blackout shades so you can see without glare. 3. 4. Profit.
When did you visit my office?
We should be building down into the earth, closer to our Mormon brethren.
Concrete jungle, meet caves of steel.
Just reread that book a couple days ago.
Can confirm the greenhouse effect.
People within 10 steps of the window are begging for more AC. People 10 steps further in have space heaters on because of the AC. The fact that I've worked in 3 different buildings like this hurts my brain.
Greater than, but it's LEED Platinum certified building. Sci_.
A LEED Platinum is still pretty rare, and I appreciate any building to that standard.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.